I don't want to record. Anyways, I record. Okay. Hello. Oh my gosh, we're live. The streamer was giving me a notification like, you're out of storage. I'm like, it goes on YouTube. So I'm not really fully worried of that. Well, I should be. You never know what the fuck YouTube's going to do. So yeah. Anyways, here we are. Sorry, I wasn't here last night. And like, yeah. Was I on last night? No, I wasn't. It's a blur. It was a blur. But anyways, here we are. Let's see if we can do some readings, sling some cards, as they say. Actually, speaking of, there is a great live stream podcast little group that I really like. Actually, Tara, I think it's called. I think that's what it's Manamqua and two other people. I only know Manamqua. But it's called, I think it's called Actually Tara, and it's literally just a live stream of them doing their own personal readings. You know, they discuss their readings to each other about their own spreads and the cards that they got for the readings that they're doing. And it's really good. It's a nice little background, you know, live stream of their, like, I guess, like, it's like a live recording of their tarot journal, I guess, in a way you could think of it. That's how I'm thinking of it. Anyways, it's good though. Hello, Sid. Hello, Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan. I get it. Yeah, I don't know if should I get a link. Should I be a good promoter and actually get a link to this channel? Let me see here. Actually, terrible. Wait, what? No, anyways. Actual Tarot Podcast, that's what it's called. Copy. I was like, Cosmo. I thought it was going. I thought their channel was gonna be. I thought they were gonna be a troll. And I was like, oh god, I was afraid to read it out loud. You can never tell with these people. Ooh, did I hit? There we go. Okay. Hello, hopeful soul. Buck moon. It's a buck moon. I've lost track of it. By the way, speaking of the full moon, or like the moon, or whatever the fuck, who all has gotten a good night's sleep yet last night? Like, I feel like a lot of people did not get a good night's sleep last night. And here I am, 9:33 p.m. doing a live stream, which will probably push me to like 11:30. But yeah. Also, I should put a note somewhere to remind me that I'm doing laundry. Hello, Turtle Talks. I did sleep great. That's good, Sid. At least someone got a good night's sleep. Well, no, I did it to myself. It's not like I was like, I hate it when like it's like you're tired, or no, like you have a normal sleep schedule, like you're on a normal sleep schedule, like you go to sleep at 9 or 10 or whatever, but like you go to sleep and you're up all night, you know. Oh, I need to read. Oh no, hopeful soul, I scared myself. Oh girl, no, I did not sleep last night, girl. The full moon is in full, or the buck moon. It's the buck moon and Mars in Aries. Huh? Yeah. Lady Night gave me the heads up on the Mars in Aries. I was like, what? I really do need a good. Is there? Do the apps like give notifications like, hey, by the way, hey, by the way, this planet has just entered this sign or whatever. Do those apps do that? I would love to see that. I had a vodka on ice to sleep. Let's see. Hello, Bihu. Followed you on Instagram and Twitter. That Twitter is like dead. Well, no, it's not dead. I follow a few people. I do want to get on there and maybe do some things on there, but it's yeah. Twitter, it's dead. Just I more follow people on Twitter than I do actually post. I'm more consuming content on there rather than posting content. Instagram, it's mostly memes, astrology memes, and general memes. So yeah. Yeah, but and rare posts of like things that I bought, and books and tarot decks and all that. Like I got this guy right here. I'm super excited to get into this. The Alchemy deck by Kim Kranz. Yeah, anyways, for almost a week. Ooh, yeah, I feel you know what, I just I'm coming to the realization that I think I'm nocturnal. like legit nocturnal. Like, I can get into a sleep schedule of like going to sleep at 10 and then waking up at, like at 6, even maybe even 5 comfortably. And that gives me like enough time to make a good breakfast, like eggs, bacon, toast, and with like orange juice or coffee or both. Uh but but I don't know, like the cyclical like set schedule just depresses me and like makes me feel sick to my stomach. Like I want to rebel against it. Yeah. Hello, Maria. And yeah, hello everyone that's coming in. I don't know if I missed anyone. So yeah. But yeah, that's the Alchemy deck. I also ordered because today Barnes and Noble had a like 15% off your whole order. I was like, okay. And so I got a bunch of books that I've been wanting. So yeah, let's see. The Moon stoked my Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, inner bitch. The wrong person said the wrong thing at the wrong damn time today. Didn't even try to. Honestly, yeah. When you're just, I've been to that point. Like it's, yeah. I can count on a few times when I've gotten to bed. It's never pretty. And like looking back on it, it's just honestly, I always look back on it and like with either a little bit of shame or a lot of shame and embarrassment. It's never a proud moment like that. So yeah. Thank you, hopeful soul. Let's see. I've trained myself to get to sleep by midnight, but only if I'm in bed by 11. If I'm doing a project, I will stay up all night. That's the thing. Like I can, but that's just it. I don't do projects. I could, but I'm afraid of what the outcome will be if I'm like working on something super late into the night. Like I can only imagine what super late night feverish writing and studying, note taking me will produce, and if anything will even stick. That's rarely is that me, to like because most of the time I'm just consuming movies and TV shows. Like I just watched a few. I subscribe to I subscribe to Shudder because I love horror movies. Hello, Toadstool Tarot. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do a few. We're gonna start the guess the numbers game for that for the reading. So anybody that wants a free reading, I will. There is no list. I don't do lists. I tried it. I got tired of it. We ain't doing that. That ain't here. That ain't me. That ain't what we do. Okay. So honestly, if you want to wait around for every time I get done with the reading, honestly, enjoy the chat. I think that's the problem with people, like with a lot of the people wanting free readings. They don't like converse in the chat, like hello Pandora's portal. So yeah, I despise I don't get mad at people saying it with an H. But I'm fine with this. The C, just the C. If you don't know, just leave it with the C. I'm fine with that, but I prefer it with a K, ZACK, because the H, I'm like, what are you doing here? There's no point for you being here. See, is that a supernatural reference? Oh God, I have a I don't like supernatural. I said it in the past. I'm like, I don't like supernatural. I'm not a big fan of supernatural. Not a big fan. I don't like it. But it could be just doesn't. But it could be. Oh God. You know what? No, never mind. We're shutting it down. No more chat. if it's a harvest, if my chat becomes a safe place for supernatural stands, I will stop this live stream. I'm just kidding. You guys can go ahead and talk about supernatural if you want. Because so yeah. Anyways, okay. The cards are shuffled. Hello, IA from Bogota, Colombia. Okay, I'm gonna put this. I need to put this stack of cards somewhere. I'll put them here. There we go. Isn't tarot all about the supernatural? Where, you know what, girl? Guess it. Everybody that wants a free reading, guess the number. Let me put this banner here. There we go. Sid, I ain't going to talk about that. Hello, Radha. Radha? Radha. Radha, Radha. Radha, Radha, Radha. I'm not even looking at the number. And I'm like, guess, people, guess. Nope, none of these so far. 10, Hopeful Soul got it. That was quick. We're on a quick one today. The Tower, which, by the way, shout out to the Ocean Dry Tarot. Now available on Game Crafter or Drive Through. No, Game Crafter. Yeah. So yeah, look at that. The colors, the design. It's just fun to look at. Not for me to interpret it. I don't know, but it's the Tower. But it's 15. Girl, anyways. So yeah. Hopeful Soul 72. I mean, it kind of fits with what's going on with you. I really do need to figure out what relates to what with that, because again, the number changes. Like, I feel like numbers play such an integral role to the meaning of the cards. Ocean Dry is created by Colin, aka Prism & Co. Story Moon Divination on Instagram. Colin is, I can't remember, Colin Campbell, I think is his name, right? Because I'm like, right. I'm like, I always think I was like Campbell, like Joseph Campbell. No irony in that. Yeah, it's like, it's truly, I mean, I'm just gonna view it as like, again, it's just such a high energy card, but it's not so destructive. I feel like it shouldn't be even called the Tower. I think he should have renamed it to like the Mast, or something. I don't know. Anyways. Let's see. Wait, what? What is this? What? Wait, what? What is this? Dion Fortune Tarot. What? I will say, as much of a pain reading her Mystical Kabbalah book was, I still learned stuff from it. Yes, he does do a lot of handwork. Yeah, he is working on a new tarot deck too. So yeah. Let's see. Exactly. Nobody has it. What? I think I have a few decks. I'm trying to think if I have a few like one of a kind decks, but I don't think I do. I think the rarest one that I think I have is probably the Dior Tarot, and maybe the Pinchos du Monde Lenormand Oracle that has like a bunch of cards in there that she didn't print for anyone else. But anyways, back to you, Hopeful Soul. So yeah, the changes I'm instituting, I gave the name the Tower Project. So does this have to do with your project? Does this have to do with what's your question, Hopeful Soul? What's the tea? What's the drama? What's the scandal? What's going on? Oh, no, not like that. Don't shuffle the cards like that, Zach. The Mystical Kabbalah. Yeah, you'll, like I said, you'll learn something, but you really gotta take your time with it. I think you should. I think there's other books that kind of, I don't know, because again, like nobody really describes it like she does, but like it's so hard to read. Anyways, I love your new hair. I haven't done anything with it. I need to take a shower too. Oh gosh. Anyways. Okay, I think my losing it did damage today. So what's the tea? What do you think? What do you want me to read on Hopeful Soul? What's your question? But yeah, I did cut it short though. This was like months ago. Is it just clean? No, it's not even clean. And here I am touching it. Ooh. Hello, welcome back, Turtle Talks. But yeah, I am happy that I cut it short. So yeah. Oh yeah, it did. They gave it like a new cover. They've been Weiser's been reissuing a lot of books. Yeah. Let's see. I don't like that. I feel like I lost my place and decided to do the universe's job. Not cool. Yeah, sometimes you feel like you gotta. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the best way to do that. Yeah. With the Masonic Terror, I think I want that deck. Yeah, mine is my Mystical Cabal is. And anyways, let's get into Hopeful Souls reading before I get more distracted. This is becoming more of a tarot chat stream than an actual tarot reading stream. $1984. Oh God. Let's see. Because of that, maybe a little reassurance is needed. Yeah, I think it's like I think damage control may be need in terms of like just in terms of simply like saying like I lost my cool there. Sorry about that. I know it was very unprofessional. I think it's like, and you did wrong. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the oath on this one. 1994. Oh. You love the tarot chats too. I love them too. Yeah. But I get so distracted with them. I mean, girl, in general, I get distracted in these live streams. So what am I saying? Well, I'm pretty sure you can start doing that again. I mean, like, right? I feel like, I mean, the New World Trade Center, they I'm sure, right? Is right or no? Is it like not the same? Especially right now with like the pandemic and COVID and like, social distancing still in play. And like, yeah, absolutely. I'm like, I was a baby in the 90s. Well, I was born in 96, so I was only in it for the latter half of it. So and even then I didn't really enjoy like the 2000s and the 2010s as many people would. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, the epidemic that didn't hit until I'm an old queen. You're not an old queen, you're a crone now. I was gonna say, I think it did like even before. I think even in I think it existed even in like the 50s. I could be wrong. Not as bad, but in the US at least. But it was like in other countries and all that, and viruses similar to it. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I highly recommend the podcast. This podcast will kill you, and they have a great. The whole podcast is great, and they have a few episodes on HIV and AIDS. So yeah. And I must be a crone and a half, born in 52. Full on crone right there. Anyways, back to you, Hopeful Soul 72. You see? You see what I mean? About not being focused on these. So yeah. Yeah, I still don't think I caught your question. I mean, now Tarot Destroyer is now just giving us like anatomy facts, which honestly, really from the small intestine. Huh. Anyways. Interesting. Hey, I missed the limelight. Are you a Leo? No, I don't. I don't have any mystical power or otherworldly insight. Okay, we're. I'm like, did I ever say I had a mystical power? Hello, Kayla Tillett. The person is always, no, they're kind of funny. They're kind of funny. Because it's like they're projecting a lot or saying stuff like, again, like I've never ever I don't even like try and connect any like mystical, magical, spiritual woo woo shit onto the cards when I do my readings. Like I surprise myself a lot of the times, and I'm very open about like when the cards are like spooky accurate. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, Tarot Destroyer is saying inviting spirits into your life is dangerous. I actually kind of agree with that. If you're not prepared and you're not fully like, if you don't know what you're fucking doing, absolutely, it is very dangerous. It's funny. It's like, I don't know. It's like they're trying to like, you're trying to do something, Tarot Destroyer, and it's like, yeah, I actually kind of agree. You're not, Tarot Destroyer is not wrong. The French can be good. It can be. So yeah, I just want to vent and apologize to the universe. I hope the message was received. I think so. I think you gotta find an outlet. I think, because again, that the tower is just a product of buildup, really. And when you have those tower moments, I feel build up, literally like they're building up, a lot of like stress and tenseness and anxiety and all that, and eventually just again you just snap. I pulled 3 cards for you anyways. So I got, look at here, virtue, the 3 of Wands, virtue. Love that, love this. There's something here I can't really think right now. But I think it's more like your virtuous, the virtues that you do have, be reminded of those, I think, and cling to those and make those your strength, I guess, what might be said there. We also have death here, which again, one could also see as a release of that, the scythe kind of cutting the tension of that, and the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns. I don't know. It's something. I don't know. It seems like things are gonna. What comes back around comes around. It's gonna happen again, probably. So it's best, to prepare yourself for when it does come around again. I'm tired of buying. Get metal ones. Get a metal pendulum. You're welcome, Hopeful Soul. Oh, and last card, bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Interesting card. How, control that. It is your tower. It is your rage. It is your that power that that you have to release and focus on and push through. Something like that. The Emperor controls that. You're kind of forgetting that you are your Emperor. to your own empire, and wherever you unleash your armies and send them to fight, think of that, you know. Lots of majors, really big stuff too, and really good with the virtue card. Again, keep that up. I think you should, if you have this deck, I think you should pull out the virtue card. You know, the Three of Wands, and pull that card out. So not worth it. Yeah, let's just, you know, snap, but you control it. You snap when you want to, you know. So yeah, anyways, do you use crystals? That's okay. We're gonna just put you on a timeout. Okay, because don't be like that, people. You like, yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yes, it is the Thoth. I think you can even use like any of them, that, but I think the Thoth, I feel, because it has that virtue, the visualization of that. Because the Rider Waite Smith, to me, it just looks like Two of Wands, but with an extra staff. Like, it just doesn't. You know? Anyways. Let's see. Okay, so I missed a lot of comments here. Psychic hygiene is good protection. Yeah, I do need to work on that. I did kind of do something a little bit like that, but I do that in the shower when I'm literally cleaning myself. That's what I learned from Chaos Magic. But anyways, the answer to a slew of yes, no questions using dowsing rods. I'd not seen that before. Yeah. Badly made spirits scare me. They can make you go blind. Anyways, you do know those people who inspire fear and spiritual practices are the ones who do things they shouldn't, right? Absolutely. Oh, no, go away. I hate that about this. Anyways, brass pendulums are good. Yeah. They sold out Weiser's books, so they had a very sharper image look to it. What? Anyways, sorry. We'll do big, absolutely big virtual hug. J.A.P. Rittman? I don't know her. I don't know. Tosil and I are like reminiscing about the olden days, you know. Kind of like how, you know, I miss Blockbuster. I do miss I will be that person. I agree with the people that like, oh my god, I remember Blockbuster. Yeah, actually, it was a whole vibe. Blockbuster, you know. It just feels different, you know, how we consume media these days. You know, like streaming has done some great things, but it's also like kind of done too much. I don't know. Anyways, I hated the fees. Oh yeah, and then the fee. Yeah. Anyways, back to guess the numbers. Yeah, you just spent over an hour just looking at the perfect. Wait, what? At the perfect movie. Yeah. It's just like wandering through the shelves of stuff, you know. That's why I like going to Barnes and Noble. Like, I went to Barnes and Noble this past weekend and got a few things that I needed. So yeah, here we go. Guess. Blockbuster. Yeah, they had the chance to buy Netflix, but again, it's like, even then they would have probably closed down their brick and mortar stores and just gone just straight to streaming. It wouldn't have been the same, you know. They would have still eventually closed their stores down, I think, but they would have just, you know, Netflix would have been Blockbuster, you know. And let's be honest. Okay, let's be real. HBO Max, it's better. It's just better. I'm sorry, HBO Max is better. I'm sorry, like, HBO Max is better. Netflix still comes out with a few hits. But yeah. Okay, bye, Pandora. There's somebody that like goes by the name Pandora, I think, and I want to say it, but no, that's not your name. Pandora Portal. Bye, Jules. Let's see. Turtles Talk got it. Death to all of them. Yes, they would have had to close. Yeah. I think. I don't know. Or maybe not. They probably would have closed it because they would have been like, oh, we're just funneling the money from the streaming service to these, and it's like, no, we're not. Yeah. Okay, Turtle Talks. What's the tea? What's going on? What do you watch on HBO? I just watched Our Flag Means Death. That was a good one. What else? Raised by Wolves season 1 was amazing, but I stopped after like for the 2 episodes of season 2. I was like, I don't know. What else? What else? What else? True Detective is great on HBO Max. What else? There's a shit ton. I just watched Gilded Age. That was okay. That was fine. Oh yeah, their DVD. Oh yeah, yeah, they did the DVDs. Yeah, just watched The Hitchhiker on HBO. 80s, the best anthology show. Oh, I'm gonna check that out. Oh yeah, Westworld. Oh yeah, so Westworld season. Yeah, I've stopped after season 2, though. What else? What was another one? What was another one? I'm trying to think. I just watched like a whole bunch of stuff on HBO Max. Oh yeah, Euphoria. Euphoria was fun. Euphoria was fun. Uh, I want to see the Nevers, but I've heard it wasn't that good. But I want to give it a try. I want to give it a try, but I'm like I feel like it's going to be a little too I don't know, not nuanced. Let's see what this series actually want to tell me. Want to know this? I'm gonna just call it a general reading because I don't because I don't do that. What is your email? It should be in the link in the description down below, thetigersabyss@gmail.com. So yeah. I really like that. Okay, Sid. Okay. Yeah. Euphoria, I'm not curious about. Yeah, Euphoria, it's like this, it's like the probably like it's the trashiest of all the shows. It's really just honestly, Euphoria is more for the discourse on Twitter and on YouTube that people talked about each episode and like the reaction videos. Honestly, that's why I watched Euphoria. So yeah. Anyways, Turtle Talks, let's get back to you. I'll have to open up my HBO Max app and like go through them because there's a bunch that I watched. I'm like, oh, that was great. Oh, that was amazing. So yeah, I'll see. And right now, after I do Turtle Talks reading. It looks like Generations I cannot relate to. I think that make it, take it like that. Like you're taking a peek into a generation that is not real, because let's be real, no teenage, no high school is like that. It's like a weird fantasy world that you're not, that no one's really a part of, that they're peering into. I will say Zendaya is like really showing off her acting chops in this, and honestly, I think she's very like so far Zendaya is being underutilized in any role that she's in outside of Euphoria, because she can act. She can act. Okay. In the Spider-Man movies, she's like bland. Like there's no like like I want to see but I mean it is Marvel. Marvel isn't really that well known for being like the most dramatic or like emotionally taxing type of film. Anyways, I do want to watch the Teal Swan documentary. I need to, because I keep seeing yeah. Anyways. Oh, that's right. And they actually are. Anyways, the Tom Holland. Anyways, sorry, Turtle Talks. It is what it is. Oh, you're getting good cards. You're getting good cards. Wheel of Fortune, I guess, is the guest star of this. So we have the star. Okay. You're following us. What is your guiding for? What is it that what is your goal? What are you following? What are you looking at? What is it that is your goal? Non-gay. Non-gay division. Can I sign up? What do you mean? Yeah, can I join the non-gay division? Can I join that? I can join that. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? So what are they going to do? Anyways, you want to become a doctor? How interesting. Okay, I didn't really get. Well, here. Anyways, 7 of discs. Okay, this is definitely that. working towards that goal, the doing the work to become a doctor, essentially. Um, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Things shift again. Thank you. I try. I just don't want to be. I just don't want to come off wrong. Anyways. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune always gives me a stump. I even did it with Hopeful Soul a little bit. I'm like shifting, twisting, things are turning, things are changing, you know. So yeah, which I mean, I guess, you know, what would you do if becoming a doctor isn't in the cards? Like the Wheel of Fate turns, the Wheel of Time turns, and you know, becoming a doctor isn't no longer an option. What would you do other than that? You know, what would you know what I mean? Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. The Dark Horse, the Dark Wolf. That which is true. This is truly like the shadow of the shadow, like the shadow self. You know, Vanna White. Oh, I need to. Okay, I think I know who. Yeah. No, this is the first edition Marielle. Uh, so yeah. So Seven of Cups is definitely that. You know, what is deep within that you are kind of like holding back, that's like, you know, like, oh, not going to be a doctor, you know, what is the like thing that you like maybe want to do and have deep desires to do, but that's not necessarily like the most, you know, because again, becoming a doctor, that feel usually people become a doctor because it's like I don't know. I feel like a common thing with being like a doctor or a lawyer or like those really big, important, and like high earning type of careers, very few people I think ever like really get to you know, do that willing, you know, uh, or well, there are, but like there's also there are people there are people that you know do want to become lawyers and doctors and things like that, but there are also the other half where it's like they're kind of forced into it, you know, because what they really want to do, it's like kind of like people who, you know, like you can't really have a career or make a lot of money with like an art history degree shit like that, you know. uh but people do it because they love it, they like it, they enjoy it, you know, it's what they want to do. So look into that and find your star in here in the Dark Wolf. You know, obviously you want to become a doctor, you work to become a doctor, keep doing the work, you know, don't give up yet. But again, be prepared for changes. This is why I don't do like long-term plans, you know, because I'm always like just able to just accept that, like, oh, that's okay, you know, which probably hasn't worked out well for me, but anyways, yeah. Oh, an updated tarot collection. Well, first let me sell a bunch of the decks that I want to sell. So yeah, if anybody wants a Bonestone Earthflesh tarot, hit me up. I'm selling mine. So yeah. What else? What else am I selling? There's a few other big ones that I'm selling, but I need to check again. But yeah, a tarot collection video. I'll do one soon. We'll see. Maybe I'll probably live stream it. Honestly, it's more fun to live stream them. So yeah, the last one I did was like it was a while back. I'll do a live stream on it. Anyways, I wish that was me. I wish that was me. Okay, but yeah. So there you go, Turtle Talks. And again, with also your card is death. Yeah, just, you know, changes. Get ready for changes. I just wasn't. I just wasn't reading with it. Hopeful Soul. I wasn't reaching for it, and it's such like a high demand deck. I was like, you know what? You know, I'll move it along to people who actually want to work with it. Because again, it's like if I didn't work with, say, my Tarot of Delphi, I would also be like, I would feel guilty like having such a high desired deck and not working with it, you know. And not and like have like and not and feel indifferent about having it in my collection, And so I'm like, you know what? It's time to move along. It's time to move along. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, yeah. You're welcome, Turtle Talks. Go away. Okay, here we go. What? I thought she was. I could have sworn she said she's gonna reprint it, like do a second edition, different, just with like, I probably won't have like the extra card, and it probably won't have the red edges or something. Anyways, so yeah. Hello, Mana Shelter. How did you get into tarot? I could have sworn I talked about this. I said, how did I get into tarot? Anyways, there's a few other comments that I've seen here. Yeah, before Tarot Destroyers spam. Okay. The Teal Swan. Right. HBO Max. HBO Max. HBO. Oh, she's back. She's back. Oh, she's still. I reported you to Outer Mongolia's Tarot Destroyer Network. Oh no. Okay, wait. Actually, no. Ex-lesbians. Yeah, lesbians and they will get shit done. Okay, actually, I'm kind of worried. Actually, where is this? Can I plead with them? Can I say sorry? Can I stop? Is there a way I can? I'm sorry. Please don't. Actually, they'll actually do shit. They'll actually get shit done. the, the non-gay version is, I'm not too worried about. But oh wait, never mind. No, it's all right, hopeful soul. It's just yeah. Use some advice. I don't know if I can hand that advice, but let's see. What's advice on what? Toastal Tarot. So yeah, let's see. What was I gonna get? Oh right, I was gonna check my phone. No, I'll probably talk about it again in the future. So again, it's I just liked it. I don't know, always had an interest in the weird, and the weirdly spiritual aspect. Like again, like I kind of see it in my like deep interest in like we're reading the Bible. I did like the Book of Genesis and like all those other like typical like children's Bible stories, the Garden of Eden, the Noah's Ark, and I don't know, Moses, I don't know. A lot of the stories that can be like toned down and more palatable for children to consume, because even though like there's some parts in the story of Exodus like that is like very like, whoa, which I mean, yeah, the mass murder of several children, yeah, that's yeah. Anyways, but I was always interested in like reading the Book of Revelation, and instead of like reading the other books and like seeing the tarot, I was like, what is that? There's like this, the pictures are so intentional, and that's what it was that lured me in. So yeah. Tarot class video with a crochet. Oh wait, now I want to see. Yeah, the Bible is the Bible is like, let me tell you, let's make the Bible without the conversion propaganda saturating it that a lot of Christians like to do when they adapt Bible stories or make any Christian media, and make it like a Game of Thrones. Like it's literally like a Game of Thrones shit, so yeah. Literally, I was like, I want like we like I saw that movie as a child when I shouldn't have, and yeah. Anyways, oh, I love Grimes. I'm just kidding. I have Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales back there. I read a few of Aesop's fables in like middle school, but like not a lot. But I read Arabian Nights. No, I do want to though. I do want to read Arabian Nights. So yeah. Anyways, back to Toastal Terror here. I'm expecting an online guest this weekend, whom I found out through a mutual friend is ill. Wait, what? Okay. But I'm not supposed to know this. Should I contact them or keep mum? Should I arrange a replacement? Okay, what's going on here? I need more context. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna say like yeah, like if it's COVID, I'd be like, I think it might be best for you to quarantine and not come over, honestly. uh which really, like, again, it definitely shows, like, people always say like, oh my god, what type of assholes would like keep it hidden that they got bit by the zombie, honey. um Maurice Sendak, who uh so yeah, um so yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, just like be like, hey, yeah, no. I think yeah, because if it is like citizen, is it COVID, yeah. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Yeah, I don't know. Should I look that up? Maurice Sendak? Let's see. It's going to be online. Oh, okay, not in person, but they may not be strong enough to participate by then. Oh, I mean, is it integral for them? For wait, I'm like very confused. That's like, I feel like I'm lacking stuff. Yeah, uh, yeah, it is, and it takes forever, like, to get over. Like, it is like a good like week that you're sick when you get COVID. Oh yeah, like literally, it's because again the vaccine is, again, like, people thought that the vaccine was gonna, like, again, it's gonna be no, because of how things are mutating and all that, and it's like there's a reason why we get the flu vaccine every year, because it's always constantly uh, evolving, not evolving, but like mutating. Oh, where the wild things are. Oh yeah, oh, of course. Damn, but that's the only one I. That's the only one. If there were other stories, I don't know. um, yeah, wild things are, yes, yes, yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah. Let's see. It's a planned participant. Okay, I wonder if I should plan a replacement guest, and would they then feel insulted? I think you should. I think you should either way. Yeah, I think you should have backups, even if there was no knowledge of them, or no, even if they weren't sick and this wasn't going on, you should have backups. With this, with whatever it is. Yeah. Uh, I heard it leaves people so weak afterwards. I think it depends. I think it depends on who you are. Yeah. I had a job interview while having. Did you get the job? At least, did you make it through it? Yeah, I'd recommend. I'd recommend having a backup. Have backups. Yes. Uh, monkeypox. Yeah, monkeypox spreads through like full body contact. Yeah, like it's, yeah. I don't know much on the monkeypox, and I've felt I you oh, you did. Oh, work. You see, you went through the gauntlet and you were rewarded. So yeah. So yeah, is there anything else? It's also, am I missing a part or something? Because yeah, I'm gonna say have a backup for sure. Because again, when that happens, yeah, you should have backup. Yeah. Because I don't know any monkey. Yeah. If yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, it doesn't. I mean, I don't know how like contagious monkeypox is, because again, it seems like you really got to be like in it. Like if you're brushing against someone, like I doubt, maybe like, I guess maybe on a subway station if you're like for a long journey, I don't know, maybe. uh I think they appreciated that I showed up even though I was dying. Then that is what I think you should have tested, and this is actually gonna show how are they at your job. Do they treat you right? Because honestly, to me, that's like, that to me sets a level of expectations. Then they're going to be like, because then you're going to get like COVID again and you're going to be fucked up, and they're going to be like, well, you were able to come for the interview, are you sure you can't come in and do your job? They're going to do it. They're going to do it. And it's like an STD. Yeah, it's pretty much like an STD. Yeah, I was going to say it's like it's part of the pox. Yeah, the pox. you know when a friend has info and is not supposed to share it, but they do, and you care about the person it's spread about, but you feel knowing the info may seem like a betrayal. Yeah, that's I would feel like I would want to come clean. I would be like, hey, you know, people are like, you know, talking about you behind your back. Like, I kind of want to, I would try to do that. You know, I'd be like, you know, they're saying this, and this, or whatever. I feel, you know, they told me this. Yeah, that's what I would like. Like, again, it's not supposed to. Yeah, not supposed to be shared. They're still talking about it. Like, that's not right. That right there is, you know, depending on like the context of like, you know, that's like a betrayal of trust right there. If like this information was given to them that they shouldn't be sharing. Yeah. But not related to chickenpox at all. It is a different thing. It is a milder form of smallpox. They did say, I mean, we did eradicate the smallpox, and it's like its cousin, I guess, is like here to avenge it. You know, this is what we get. You know, I don't even think we need to be vaccinated for one. Do we have smallpox vaccine still? Because that bitch gone. Like, smallpox is gone. It's the only one that we got rid of. But I think we can. No, because it's different. You should still get, you know, which kind of, if it's related to smallpox, I think it kind of goes to show that we could also have a better success rate with controlling and dealing with monkeypox compared to like COVID. So yeah, our friend got shingles and he's still having symptoms after. Oh God, I mean, yeah. Yeah, you see, that's more a convenience for you, you know. That wasn't like, I think yeah, it's not like gossiping or anything, at least. Yeah, that makes sense for you to know, but it would have been nicer if the person themselves were to tell them yourself that they were sick, you know. Yeah, I'd say stay quiet, have a replacement ready, and wait for them to come clean, and wait for them to tell you. And if they want to forge through it, you know, and push through it feeling ill, then that's up to them. If they can do it, and it, you know, yeah, but yeah, uh yeah, I think yeah, hopefully they come clean and be like, hey, I got sick, whatever, here's you know. Yeah, so the monkeypox vaccine is out, or only in New York? I have no idea. Apparently, I'm like, wait, already we have a monkeypox vaccine. Yes, there is a smallpox vaccine, but isn't something anyone get. Yeah, because she's gone. She's gone. She's no longer here. She's dead. Um, you know, but we do get a bunch of other stuff. Anyways, so yeah. Anyways, let's do another round of guess the numbers again. Let's do another reading here. You know, anybody that wants a free reading, go on, guess. I have no idea. I'm like, do they really have a vaccine out for monkeypox already, or like testing out trials for that? Wild. 44014. No, not 4. A lot of people guess 4. Oh, who's who? Oh. Be who? Bahoo. Boo. Boo who? Bahoo. Be who? B. 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 Got it. With the 2 of cups. Good for you, B. You go, Glen Coco. Yeah, I like heard, again, it's Instagram where I saw like a meme of it. So I'm like, is this serious? Or are they joking, like when the vaccine comes out, they're gonna have all the vaccines flowing through the, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, but yeah, if they have it and it's working, great. Another vaccine for me to get. which I still need to get my booster. I should get it before I get sick again. My COVID booster. Anyways, B who? What's your question? B? You got the Two of Cups. That's a great card. Lovely card. Well, depending on your question. Could it get a general? Well, I guess in general, with the Two of Cups at least, focus on your bonds. Focus on your relationships. Your very close relationships that you have. Or it's maybe if you're thinking of forging new bonds, trying to make new friends or get into a relationship, maybe. Or it's something to do with that, connections, friends, relationships, stuff like that. Intimate, close people that you're comfortable sharing with, to be eligible, you need to be 18 and older. Wait, what? Oh, the vaccine something. Oh yeah, then it's probably a testing trial then. Sid Foley for that, for the monkeypox. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably in a trial stage then. I think. But it's like, if you had it already, then you probably already got exposed to it, so why be vaccinated for it? Because what's the point? Right? That wouldn't really make sense for a test, for a trial. Anyways, let's see B who. Let's pull some cards for you. But yeah, there is a lot of like eerily sounding things with the monkeypox to how people were talking about HIV. I didn't like the season of Stranger Things. I liked the ending because it actually made me cry. Dustin made me cry. But why do they have to kill off Eddie? Like, I feel like that was really dumb. Like, that didn't make sense. Like, And they almost killed off Max, which I was pissed. I was like, why they gotta do that to her? They don't have to do that to her. Why they gotta do that to her? Anyways, we'll talk about it right now. I couldn't. Oh my god! I was like, just get them out with the Russian scenes. Oh, sorry. If you haven't watched Stranger Things, put me on mute. Play some music. We'll talk. Close the chat. I don't know. Go watch it. No, his body was there. His body was there. He himself. Like, it wasn't like his mind in there. It wasn't like Max. It was Eddie himself. Go watch A Hopeful Soul. Literally, it's 4 hours. By the time you get back, I'll probably still be on. I hated Murray. I was like ambivalent about Murray. I he was fun, but yeah. It's like they try. You know what it is? They tried to make him like, oh my gosh, what's his name? The Russian infiltrator in season 3 or 2? Season 3, with the slushy or the big gulp. Like they tried to make him like that, and it's like, no. Okay, is that a recommendation? Yes, Stranger Things is good. Have you not watched Stranger Things? No, his body wasn't in the real world. It is still there. And yeah, being devoured by Vecna and his monsters, probably. I'm sorry, B, who, for not getting to your question. Let's see. Okay. Oh, the Emperor again, and the Hierophant. Ooh, the Eight of what I say. Okay, so it's definitely saying like focus on working on the relationships and the connections that you have with other people. I think, at least with the Two of Cups being the card that you guessed correctly on. Because but you have the Emperor, and you have the Hierophant. You have I flipped them. Sorry. You have the two established forces that rule the land, essentially. So, how are you ruling your land, B? What's going on? The Eight of Pentacles. Got work to do. Menial, exhausting, probably not the most fun work. But it is work that needs to get done. It's again the daily chores. Like again, look at me. I'm terrible at it. This bed is not made. Like, you know. So yeah, check that out. Try that out. You know, do the basic work that needs to be done to upkeep connections, I guess, and to upkeep the what's it called, your kingdom. You know, it is your, you are the emperor of your own kingdom. You know, uh, rule it right. You know, and don't forget to, you know, keep the soul in it, I guess. So yeah, anyways, there we go. Okay, anyways, have a good night, beautiful. All right, bye, hopeful soul 72. I'm now seeing the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, it absolutely is. Like those like finger thing, like things like that exhaust. That, yeah. Anyways, where were we? I wonder if Max will come back because she will. Like if they don't, like she's going to, like she's gonna be in the upside down or something. Like her consciousness or whatever is gonna be in the upside down, and she's gonna be integral to destroying Vecna or something. I don't know, in some way. I think that will kill one of the people he killed will maybe be released and come back, but then it would been for nothing. I don't know. Yeah, like she isn't, like she's alive, but like her consciousness is there. Because you know how one was like they aren't gone, but they're part of. Oh yeah. I'm like, you know what? It's probably gonna be like in Full Metal Alchemist, with yeah, it's probably gonna be like Full Metal Alchemist, where Hohenheim is able to like communicate with all the souls that are within him and like get them to work with him. So yeah. Oh, no. Oh, go away. There we go. Okay. Well, so no. I think it's coming out in 2024, right? Or will it be next year? Wait, right? Or is it 2025? I don't know. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a while, but you know. Also, by the way, when did another 4 years, right? When did Hopper, where did that sword come from? Did the prisoners have like swords that look like that? Like fantasy Game of Thrones, you know, Dungeons and Dragons looking type of swords with them when they were in that Russian prison, you know? Literally. Honestly, actually I'd kind of want to see that. I would love to see this. I would love to see Stranger Things, the retirement home version, and it's like set right now or something. I don't know how old. No, they're not that old. It'd be set in the future, farther future. Uh, yeah. Um, no, I did. I haven't watched the show. I just watched the movie. I loved What We Do in the Shadows. I love that movie. Uh, oh yeah, there will be a time skip. Yeah, which honestly makes sense. They should do a time skip because those kids are they're in college. Those kids are in college. They're not. You know, yeah. Uh, we were so laughing about that sword. Yes, it was like, where did that sword come from? Sickening. I honestly thought the sword came from one of the monsters. Like it was inside a monster. So I'm like, wait, what? That was weird. But no, that doesn't make sense. Oh my gosh, that's just cringe. That's dumb, funny, like meme. People are gonna like laugh about it in the future. And honestly, kind of, I don't know. Doja can, yeah, yeah. It's awkward. That's weird. Yeah. Let's see. Every season was supposed to be in a new decade, and 11 was supposed to die at the end of the first season, but everyone loved the cast so much. Yeah, I mean, 11. Let me tell you, 11. She can act. She really brought down the house. Like, you know. Um, yeah. Also, the mean people hating on Eduardo Franco. Who? Um. So yeah. Just yeah. Yeah, that's interesting though. That would make sense. Yeah. Anyways, when are they gonna bring back what was her name? She's not she was also in the she was with 11 when they were kids. I think her number was 7, right? What happened with her? What is she up to? She like left. She's like, I'm gonna go on the road, be a nomad. What happened to her? Bring her back. She could have stopped Vecna. She could have stopped Vecna. She could have helped. Where was she? They went all the way to, I don't know, God knows where, to get Dustin's little girlfriend, which, by the way, that little family, the Duffer Brothers make great side characters, make great supporting side characters that are only there for a moment. So, like, Dustin's girlfriend and her whole family, all those kids that live in that house, they're all like, I want, like, that's like, what is it, like, cheaper by the dozen? Like, giving me all of that. Oh, Argyle. Wait, what? Also, the mean people hating. What? Wait. Oh, him. What? They were being mean to him? I loved him. I liked his character. They were in Stranger Things photo and they were telling him to get out of the pic. Rude. Here's a T on Noah. Okay, yeah, he is closeted, but he can't hide it well. So they have a sort of right to plot of loving his best friend because she is family. Wait, what? Here's a T on Noah. He is closeted, but he can't hide it well. So they have to sort of write a plot about him loving his best friend now because she is family. Wait. Oh, okay, she's family. I will say they're doing a shit. Like, I do not like the. Like, I thought that was something that Will kind of got over after the last season, after Mike told him, right, Will and Mike, that, like, when I thought Will already had that click of like, oh no, he's just my friend, why am I acting like that? And now he's still at it, and I legit thought when they were in the roller rink, I thought they were going to introduce someone for Will to have a little crush on or something. I thought that was going to happen, but that didn't happen. They didn't do that. But yeah, I liked Argyle. End of the story. I enjoyed Argyle. They needed, like, again, they're great at the Duffer Brothers are great at writing these supporting characters, but on one hand, it's like, okay, they're supporting characters, and it's like, what if we had more of them and it was like too annoying? Again, Murray, yeah, poor Will. Like, I hope Will gets power. He kind of does. Like, he has like a weird little sense or connection with it. Like, the writer, like, that's the thing. They don't know what to do with Will, but they make these great side characters. Again, so much opportunity, and honestly, Will looks like old enough, right? They're in high school, right? So it's like Will looks old enough to actually, like, come out to his brother, which I think he should have in that thing. If they were gonna do it, like, that could have been not. But yeah, he just has Spidey sense, but he is so afraid. I feel, yeah, I don't know why he's so afraid, because he's kind of faced the worst of the worst. He stayed in the Upside Down the longest out of anyone. He was possessed by the Mind Flayer. If anyone shouldn't be afraid of it and be kind of like a little bit like jaded and used to it at this moment, it should be Will. Why is he still, his power better not be here. It's kind of no. Ooh. Oh yeah, true. Which I guess they're kind of doing a better job of handling. Oh my God, what's her name? Robin. they do a better job of handling that with Robin than they do with Will. Which honestly, I feel like Robin and Will should have like a, you know, like they should have like a little kiki, and they should talk it out, and and hopefully Robin can like give some good advice to Will. Something they could have done that, but I guess they never really had the chance because they were different place. I don't fucking know. Anyways, hopefully now, hopefully in the next season. Which at this point, honestly, at this point, I feel like they shouldn't just. I feel like they shouldn't. They shouldn't make Will gay at this point, even though he kind of is like coded as such and like is like highly heavily suggested he is. I feel like it shouldn't be overtly outwardly gay, because it would just, writing wise and how they would fit that into the final season, it just wouldn't play out right. It would just be like too little too late, you know. Anyways, as you can see, the discourse well, that is true. Yeah. It's like that was kind of, it kind of was when they were like mixing the salt into the fridge into the fridge tub. This show is wild. Like, anyways, yeah, they had that moment. That was actually a really good moment, and that kind of was like, you know, like again, anyways. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I think I've talked about Stranger Things enough. Yeah, one of the characters I'm like kind of upset that I like don't enjoy as much, because he always, I feel like he I don't want to be annoyed by him because he's the only black character in this show. But at least they have him doing something, unlike in Euphoria. Like they totally wrote off, I think his name was McKay in Euphoria, which I was like, why did they do that? Anyways, but yeah, what was I don't even know his name, which is a shame. Because again, when he was like reading to Mags, I'm like, oh girl, no. You know, Lucas, thank you, Sid, thank you, Lucas. Yes, Lucas, he pulled through to the end, but why they gotta make him go through that in the first half of the show? Like, Lucas, you know full on well that these white people are not in your best interest. Like, you should know better. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, who am I to say? I'm a Mexican American. I cannot speak onto that experience. Okay, we're gonna do another guess the numbers game. Anybody that wants a free reading, guess. If you guess the number right, first person to guess it right gets the free reading. And if you don't want to guess, if you don't want to play the guess the numbers game, I'm terrible at promoting this. You know, PayPal link is in the description down below. Super chat as well. You know, pay whatever you can. Pay whatever you're comfortable with. It can be $1, it can be $5, it can be $20, it can be $50, it could be $100, it could be $200, whatever you're comfortable with. You know, you can just, you know, mail me, you know, your credit card or your debit card, and just, you know, we'll call it a day. You know, I'm down with that. Yeah. You know, the hard thing is I have to explain to my son why the black sheriff doesn't stand up to the white students. Yeah, that is a whole thing right there. Yeah. What do you mean? Like, he was military. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, that is, yeah. But again, it's like, I'm like thinking of like, there was a movie that I watched. It was a sci-fi movie. What's it called? Oh my gosh, it's not The Endless. It's called oh my gosh, but these directors, these writer directors brothers wrote this movie called The Endless. Great movie. But they did a terrible job with like writing about stuff like this in this movie, where it was about a black cop and and a white cop. They were like working together, and like there's this drug that makes people travel into the past, and people are dying, and this drug. Yeah. Anyways, I can't remember what the movie was called. Um, but yeah, so far, no, none of these numbers are correct. Uh, but uh, um, uh, but anyways, that that writing about racial tensions and racism in the police force and all that wasn't well done, and honestly did the movie a disservice, because it was a really cool concept and a really cool movie idea. Two of Wands, Sid Foley, you got it right. If I can only remember what the movie was called, but I can't at the moment. But I highly recommend their other movie, The Endless. I think that's what it's called, The Endless, about a cult, very Lovecraftian, it's all about time traveling and all that. Anyways, so yeah, there you go. Sid, what's your question, Sid? Hello, Jamie. Thank you for the compliment. I hope you're having a great summer. I honestly wish it was better, but yeah. You see, why can't the people that get free that come for readings be more like Jamie? Why can't y'all be like Jamie? But I do the guess numbers game, and we just did it. Sid Foley won. I pull a card. She guessed correctly. It was a 2. So yeah, and whoever gets it first gets the free reading. So yeah. Ooh, I think I watched like half the first season. I think no, probably like 3 episodes. I just can't get into it with I just can't get into it with I don't know why. I don't know why I can't get into dark. I don't know why. No, y'all have to be more like this. Sorry to intrude, but I was wondering how I can get a reading. Like, anyways, yeah, Indigenous Beauty. Here we go. I've been going for like an hour. I just have to call you hands. No. But yeah, I hear it's a good show. I hear Dark is a good show. But you know what I love? The OA. I think last month I rewatched the OA. I was crying rewatching it. I was in tears. I was in tears. watching the blonde guy. Again, I'm terrible with the names, but the blonde guy, he's like chasing after the ambulance and running with her, and running towards her, trying to catch the ambulance. He's like, "Take me with you, Angel, take me with you." I'm like, run, take him with you away. Yes, the OA. That is a good show. That is a great show. What? No, it's not a movie. They canceled it, or I don't know. There's like fan theories that think that maybe the season 3 is coming. Like, yeah. Sid. Oh, girl, you gotta watch it. Girl. Stream it. I don't care. Do what you have to do to watch it. Girl, okay, that's where you gotta watch season 2. That's where you gotta watch season 2. It was like, or did you watch season 2, Maria? I don't know. Did you, like, it was good. Like, because that was a good part of it, of like the questioning of whether she truly did travel through dimensions or not. And it was like, oh, so good. I highly recommend OA. No, I can't tell you what it stands for. Well, I kind of did tell you what it stands for, but no. I recommend it. It's well written. It's consistent. It's well edited. It's beautifully shot. It's well acted. It has Phyllis from The Office. She's in it. Zendaya is also in it. Who else? There's a few other like I don't know. I was like, what? When I saw certain actors in there, but I forgot. But yeah, Britt Marling, she does a great job at it. It's so good. I recommend it. It can get a little slow in the beginning, I will say, as like most begin, but it's like it's gonna take you on a journey. It's gonna take you on an emotional journey. It's gonna get you doing. It's gonna get you doing the 5 movements. You're gonna be all whoop whoop de whoop. You know, it's like. Oh, I don't. I'm a leech at the moment. I'm a parasite on my parents' subscription feed. My mom. My mom does. So yeah, the only thing I'm paying for right now is my Barnes and Noble membership and my insurance, and what else? And Shudder. I got Shudder because I just love horror films, and I was like, you know what? There's some things on here that aren't anywhere else, and I want to watch it. Like I started watching A Discovery of Witches. Girl, let me tell you, Discovery of Witches, I do not care for the main romantic plot. Do not care. I do not care. I'm rooting for the sexy vampire to kill, not Matthew. What's his name? He has a weird name. I brought it out, which actually I do need to refill. I'm probably going to refill it tonight. Because let me tell you, this shit, the dryness, I can't. I'm waking up, my eyes are like paper. Anyways, so yeah. Anyways, but no. Anyways, Sid, what was your question? I'm gonna do your. Is that your question? Your humidifier? Let me see. Is my humidifier still out? Yes. Let's see. Oh yeah. I got yeah. My mom got Paramount Plus through Amazon Prime, so I was like, yeah, I'm watching the new. Okay, can we talk about? I have mixed feelings about the judges being very nice this season. Like, sure, they point out a few flaws here and there, but there are things in there that they are like, they're just being too nice, and I don't like it. So yeah, but anyways, Jamie, I think asked how you can pay for a reading. PayPal, link is in the description down below, or through Super Chat, which is right in the chat on YouTube. I don't know where it is. Yeah. Anyways, I'm loving the all lovey-dovey season with no drama. Honestly, yeah, the drama can get a little exhausting, but I do want judges to be judgy. I don't like praisers. Your judges, not praise. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I only watch the drama for like the memes that come out of them, That's honestly the best part of it. Anyways, let's see. Messages from the universe. Let's see. We're gonna use Delphi with that. I know what you mean about the judges, but I'm glad the girls are. Yeah. I like that part. Like sometimes the infighting can get pretty. Like sometimes it's like exhausting and honestly very tired. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Great British Bake Off. That's fun. Like that. There is no drama there. Like. Yeah. Anyways, Sid Foley. Messages from the universe. Now that she's getting over COVID. Messages from the universe. Yeah, the most drama is like the tension of like, oh, are they going to be able to pull off this bread? Are they going to be able to pull off this cake or whatever, That's the drama there. And that's all you need, because again, to have like infighting amongst them, like, like MasterChef does that, and it can be fun, but it can also like, yeah. Anyways, you make it sound exotic. What, COVID? It is exotic. It came from the Far East. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. That's a joke. Even though it did, but you know what I mean. Supermarket stakeout is a who? What's that? East. Oh. Oh my gosh. I did watch the first 2 seasons. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this 3rd season of Umbrella Academy. I want to, but I don't. I kind of don't care. But I want to, but I don't. Yeah, no, I'm not. East LA. That's funny. That got me. You know what I really liked about Umbrella Academy is when they have the little dancing scenes. Those are the best. Those are the best. Which I think season 3 did one. I'm pretty sure. Which okay, maybe I'll watch it. I'll watch it for that. They messed up Allison's character. I was like, oh, don't spoil it now. Now I'm gonna watch it. Don't spoil it. Which also there's so much going on with the Umbrella Academy. Like there's like alien shit going on with it. Apparently, I don't know. And apparently there's like a bunch of other kids that were born. I don't know. Anyways, ooh, okay, work. They have made a season for all the stories they have been written. Oh, really? Oh, so they're well, I think then what did that mean that isn't the comic over? Like the comic's not like it's been going on for a while, like right? Anyway, Sid, we've been so distracted with everything. I hate getting invested in shows that run for years and then they end without resolving the series arc. I mean, I feel like Lost, yeah. Did you see Thor: Love and Thunder? No, I have not. I'm hearing mixed things, but I do look forward to it. I'm sure Taika Waititi is gonna pull it off. I don't know, maybe because again, I loved Our Flag Means Death, and again, Taika saved Thor as a movie franchise because, yeah, Thor Ragnarok is honestly one of the best Marvel movies. Okay, that and Ant-Man. And Black Panther, and what else? I think those are the only good ones, in my opinion. Oh, and WandaVision, the TV show, that was good. Oh, yes, I want to see that too. I really want to see this. Anyways, but back to you, Sid, about your message from that. Oh, no, I don't want... I want to watch it, but I also don't, but I do, but because I heard it's good. Anyways, Judgment, message from the universe. Judgment. Time and I think it's death, but it's like a peaceful like acceptance death, like you're accepting your time has come type of death, I guess, like, and then we have like the goddess of justice at the top. I think her name is Daiki, I think. So yeah, very powerful card here. I liked that it was doing something different. With Loki was... I'll talk about it right now. Let me finish the reading. But Judgment is definitely like, okay, it's definitely... I kind of want to view Judgment always as that, okay, here's where we're at. What did we do back there? What did it take for us to get to where we are here? What did it cost us? Was it worth it? Did we take the right steps to get to where we are now? As they say, the journey is just as important as the destination. Then how was that journey? We have the Enchantress of Coins. which is always, it's just always such an interesting card, and I never really quite figure out how to read it. But the Enchantress of Coins is very much like, you know, again, they say that she is invoking, I believe. I just don't have a rear view mirror. Well, I mean, like it's you just remember what you did. You know, like, did you really need to cut off those people to get to where you're? um, then you have the Two of Coins, juggling things. What do you? Yeah, I think this is definitely like, what are you calling forth to yourself? Then I think that might be what it's saying. Judge what you are calling forth to yourself. And as you are juggling the many aspects of your life, work, love, family, friends, fun, but also rest and relaxation and care and self-care, what balls need to be dropped off? What needs, what are you juggling that you don't need to juggle anymore? Huh? Huh? Bottom of the deck, the sun. Girl, you gotta rest. You gotta relax. You gotta chill. You gotta maybe actually get some sun. I mean, like, when you're sick, it's very easy to just be inside because you don't want to move. But especially, I don't know where you're at, Sid. But I think right now, like, the sun is just very it's fucking hot. I have the photo framed above my bed. This sun card. Do you have this painting? It's a very popular painting. It's a beautiful painting. Yeah, it is. It's really such a good painting. It's so beautiful. Yeah, you can't feel sunny side up, and the sun is at the bottom of the night. Yeah, the sun is is in the underworld. Yeah, in Northern California. Okay, so the sun shouldn't. It shouldn't be. Is it hot where you're at? I should ask. I feel like that. I feel like the sun isn't as vicious in Northern California as it is here, closer to LA and all that. So yeah. But yeah, it is a very beautiful deck. Yeah. I try not to force it into, like, oh, it's equal to the queen or it's equal to the king. I think she's the enchantress of coins. She is the enchantress of coins. Like, I don't. She's titled that not to be like, because again, like, the hero is the hero and like the artisan is the artisan. Like, I don't try and force the, because again, what's an artisan? Like, the artisan, is that a knight? Is that a page? It's an artisan. It gets hot here, but I grew up in East LA. Not as hot as down south. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's like a little bit better, but I'm pretty sure it still gets hot. My hair is a mess. Look at that. Anyways, so yeah, yeah, Queen has a different feel than Enchantress. Yeah, Enchantress feels more active, feels more, where Queen is a little bit more, is a little bit more passive. You know, yeah. Anyways, yeah, because the Enchantress of the Coin, she's like she's invoking one of the gods or goddesses, with the sacrifice of grapes here. So yeah, and independent. Yeah. In the hierarchy, she's like at the top, I guess. But again, I try not to instill the hierarchies in my court cards. So yeah, let me try and get rid of this banner real quick. Okay, there we go. So yeah, or doing the hokey pokey. So yeah, let's see. What else? Yeah, that's what I guess what the universe is saying. I think the sun is also telling you, hey, because the sun is it's so different from the sun in traditional tarot. Like, this image just seems so relaxed, comfortable, and very self-care-esque, compared to like where the sun is in other decks is more playful and high energy. This one is very much, again, she's sleeping, she's taking a nap. Yeah, I'll look into the OA when I get a chance. Watch it. Watch it this weekend. It's a good show. It's a really good show. Uh, you know, maybe I think I don't know. A sex spot. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a historian. What's it gonna do? Right. I want someone. Someone also said like, what did I watch on HBO Max? I need to do that. I need to show. I need to share my what I watched on HBO Max. Can I look at my history? Is there like a watch history in this? They should. Maybe just inside. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, Barry. I watched Barry recently. That is a good show. That is a very good show. Oh, and Succession. I don't know how to feel about Succession. It's like terrible, the shittiest characters ever put to screen. Like I hate everyone in this show. Like the only thing that's carrying this show is the dad telling everyone to fuck off. Like that's the bet. Like that he's carrying the show, really, and he's the worst of them all. Uh, let's see what else we got here. I'm only trying to see what else I saw in this in here. And you're welcome, Sid. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like it's like I hate them, but yet I can't stop watching. Oh, Veep. Veep is a very good show. I need to finish Veep. Uh, yes, I do watch shows on my phone. Sometimes I'll just have it playing, and I'll pay. I can sometimes multitask. But yeah, I'll have it playing on my phone usually, unless it's something big I wish I could have watched Dune in theaters, because that's a movie, but I had to watch it not on my phone. Thank God, no. I at least put it onto my monitor on my computer, and I like darkened everything. you know, yeah. Yeah. So do I. I rarely watch things on my computer because again, it's like, yeah, it's more. Last Night in Soho is on here. I know what I'm watching. Let's see. Oh yeah, Mayor of Easttown, another good show. Ah! But I loved it. What did you think of it, anyways? Even though it is something that you do need a giant, massive screen just so that you just see a massive just wall of sand. But I loved this movie. I love Denis Villeneuve. What? I mean, true. I mean, I mean, girl. The first part is, I will agree, it is pretty. Like I'm interested in it because I'm like, how are they gonna do it? How they gonna pull this off? Because it is a difficult book to adapt. Let's see, sci-fi, fantasy, action films. Is that too often the screens are so dark I can't see what the fuck is going on, and that pisses the hell out of me. Yeah, I hate that. I was like, what? I was just thinking about that. Like, I actually haven't experienced that so far in any of the movies or TV shows that I've seen in recent times. Like, there isn't anything I'm like, huh? I'm not doing that to my screen. What I have seen and I have dealt with, and I dealt with it, and people talked about this with Tenet, uh, uh, and a lot of the oh my gosh, what's it called? What's his name? He did Inception, he did Dunkirk, and he did Memento. Oh my gosh, Christopher Nolan. There we go. With Christopher Nolan movies, that's a big issue that people were talking about recently, is that he makes his, which kind of goes into like the classism a bit, and like it's like he makes his audio so that it can only be best played in like the most expensive theaters, like IMAX, and like the very like, and not like the average cheaper theaters, They don't have the good sound system set up in them. He doesn't make those movies like that, which it's like some of the time sometimes I'm like, what the fuck did they just say? They didn't say anything. Like, what? So yeah, I mean, yeah, I did, but here's the thing. That's what we do. That's what I do. I turn off all the lights and I have it super dark. And like I'm thinking, the last time I can really think of a time when that happened was in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, when they open up the Horcrux and they're gonna destroy it with the sword when Ron comes back. That scene was so dark I couldn't see shit. um Let's see. It feels like our budget isn't big enough to film the action properly. Let's just make it night and pretend we're doing our job. They don't know the difference. No, because there are movies that are filmed like entirely at night that look way better than some of the movies that, aren't. Like I'm thinking of I'm trying to think of one that's like super, super dark that I just watched. I just watched this like stop motion animated film called Mad God, and that's like super dark, but it's like you see everything, unfortunately, because it's a really fucked up movie. And oh yeah, I mean, unless your like keyboard screen has lights on it, which I guess you can also set that up so it turns off the light, right? So you can watch it properly. Yeah, I feel like laptops, no. Yeah, that too. No, laptops. I feel like every time I watch something on a laptop, laptops are the worst. I think I've experienced that on laptops more than I have like on my desktop or on the TV or something. Yeah. Cube. Oh, that's such a good movie. I'm trying to think of another one. Another dark movie that I think that I can think of is Mandy. I think it's called Mandy. With oh my gosh, what's his name? Nicolas Cage. What's his name? Nicolas Cage. Um, Mandy was super dark, but I guess it also had very bright, colorful lights throughout that as well to counterbalance the darkness. But it was, for the most part, it was all like shot at night. Like I think there were very few scenes in daylight, and most of the movie takes place at night. So, yeah. Let's see. Well, I'm old school where things were filmed on film and not everything was seen there was darkness. Digital was now, I guess. In the 50s, they used to film night shots in the daytime with a filter, but it still looked like a full moonlit. Yeah. I've seen. Me and my dad used to watch Harold Lloyd movies. They were like, some of them were short. Yeah, we used to watch those old black and white movies. And yeah, there was one that I was like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it looks like nighttime and it's like blue. It's like black and blue. But no, I don't think it was a filter. I think they yeah, you can tell when they shoot day for night. Oh, the shadows are all wrong. Yeah, that's why like lighting in movies is like really hard to get right, apparently. And the squinting the actors. I just watched Perry Mason as well on HBO Max. the remake, which I'm like, I'm ready for season 2. Where is season 2 of Perry Mason? Where is it? And where's my water? I'm getting thirsty. So yeah. Anyways, oh no, just watched another horror film I watched. The Incantation. It was a Taiwanese, I believe, found footage horror film, and let me tell you, lighting was spectacular. Like, again, that being said, it is found footage. The camera isn't the most steady, but uh, you know the but it but for but the, no, not not Blair Witch. It's called The Incantation. Very creepy. Lots of if you have trypophobia, don't watch it. It made me want to scratch my face off. Like I hate trypophobia. So yeah. uh, but it was still a good movie. It was still good. Lots of like, which I would like because I'm not expecting much depth spiritually in this from this movie because it is a horror film, but I would like to see uh people you know, Buddhists and other like I can't remember, I believe Buddhists. I like it's a Buddhism type of uh spirituality where a lot of like horror films in like in like The Exorcist and possession films like that usually are like Catholic, you know, Christian based, and have that type of culture. Like there's another one with like a Jewish type of with a Jewish lore behind it called The Vigil. I would like to see an in-depth look at that. I want to see someone from a Buddhist background and knowledge on that look at this movie and talk about that because there's a lot of that going into it at least. But again, I know very little to nothing of that, so I'm like, I wonder what you know, a Buddhist would think watching something like this and see like, what is this all about, you know, or have some input if anything, if there's anything at all. But anyways, yeah, trypophobia, that is where sort of like if you've seen a wasp nest or a lotus bud, or honeycombs, or what else? Repeated hole patterns. That this, oh god, I just think it's gross. Oh god, it's that, and it like gets on. It's like on people's skin. Oh gosh. Oh god, hold on. I gotta. Let's see. Let me pop my back now. Jesus, yeah. That's true. Most scary movies are Christian based. Yeah, well, it's changing. Like there's a lot of good ones, like Train to Busan. Amazing. The sad. Nope. I'm not going to recommend that movie. I'm not going to talk about this movie. But yeah, like The Ring, amazing. It's a great horror film, and it's, you know, not Christian based. Even though The Conjuring, you know, being one of those Christian based, is actually pretty good, like the first two at least. But The Nun and Conjuring 3 and like the first Annabelle movie were terrible. Anyways, yeah, Good Night Sid. But what else? Like The Wailing is Korean. I believe it's a Korean horror film, and that's like a mystery horror thriller. That was good. That was good. What else? Like I said, Train to Busan. Very like zombie action movie, but it's good. It's great. What else? What else? It's growing. It's growing. I'm trying to think of another one. There was one that was UK, that was set in the UK, and it's not Christian, but it's not Asian. It's African, but I don't remember what specifically it was. And there's a lot of like historical background to the setup of that movie, and it was like really good. It was a really good movie. His House. It's on Netflix as well, and that's a good horror film that like not enough people talked about. Like, okay. Anyways, I think we talked enough about horror films. I think people are here for the readings. People are here for the readings. Okay. And people were like, this guy just talked about Stranger Things, horror films, and TV shows on HBO Max for the past 50 minutes. Where's my reading? I think we're going to call it a night on the reading, actually, because it's already been 2 hours. I have laundry I have to put into dry. So I think we will actually call it a night. Yeah, Maria, I'm here for everything. Thank you. Much appreciated, Maria. So yeah. Anyways, what? Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I think I'm gonna call it a night because it's It's getting late. I don't want to go to sleep at 1 a.m. again. I want to get at least an extra hour of sleep. And but I probably won't have because I still need to shower. Still need to put those clothes into dry and then put them away. Why do I do this to myself? Anyways, yeah, we're going to call it a night. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I go live again. What else? And I'll see you all tomorrow. I think we'll see. We'll see. Probably, yeah. I'll be here tomorrow. Yes, it is. It's good to be back. It's good to be back on it. Total Tarot. So yeah. Sorry for the again, and sorry for like the super distracted, incoherent live reading. It really wasn't so much of a live reading live stream. It was more of a chat, more of a tarot chat than a live reading. I really should do an alternate, like 1 day readings, 1 day chat, 1 day readings, 1 day chat, so that so maybe I should do that. But again, when I do the tarot chat, like I have to save up a lot of like things and topics to talk about, to have like a good solid hour of talking about random tarot stuff, so yeah. Anyways, we'll see. Anyways, that's it for tonight. Again, thank you everyone for stopping by, and I will see you all in the next live stream. All right, bye everyone.